Located in a strategic position that gives access to the Middle East by sea, Syria is one of the oldest inhabited areas in the world. Its ancient territory was once part of a large number of empires, including the Egyptian, Babylonian, Persian, Greek, Roman, and Lebanese empires. The fragmentation of the Ottoman Empire and the occupation of part of the Middle East by European powers, Syrian territory became a possession of France after World War I. The nation achieved its independence from France in 1946. From then on, it adopted a stance of strong opposition to the establishment of the Jewish state Israel in the Middle East. The rivalry between the countries led to several wars and generated territorial disputes. The Golan Heights, officially a Syrian region, was occupied by Israel in 1967 during the Six-Day War. In the 1960s, the country was part of the short-lived Union of Arab Republics, and in the 1970s, they were characterized by the beginning of a long and lasting period of authoritarian governments and local conflicts. In 2010, the movement known as the Arab Spring took place, marked by protests in several countries in the Middle East. In Syria, the first demonstrations took place in March 2011 and resulted in a violent government response. The clashes escalated and culminated in the civil war that continues in the country after a decade, in which to date has left more than 13 million refugees inside and outside the country, and thousands of deaths.
Much of the Syrian infrastructure has been destroyed over the course of the civil war. In the since a large portion of the country's transport and communication networks were affected by the conflict and have not yet been fully recovered. Following the same logic, the public service overreach and to the populations were precarious, such as measures of the basic sanitation and energy. These situations led to displacement of the part of the Syrian population abroad. Currently, the country still faces difficulties in accessing food and drinking water. The region of the Syrian capital, Damascus, where the headwaters of the local dictatorial government is located, still reads part of the country's many urban facilities.
Before the military conflicts, Syria's economy was one of the most prosperous in the Middle East. The country economy activity was concentrated in the primary sector, an emphasis of the production of fruits such as olives and lemons, and the exploration of minerals such as oil and natural gas. Local industries affected by the civil war focused on the production of commodities, foods and drinks. The charity sector, making big commerces, was mostly unviable due to insecurity in the country.
Syria is currently very influenced by religions, and the majority of the Syrian population is Arabic, which is why an Arabic traditions were extremely valued in the countries, such as and clothing and religious holidays. 24 and Syrian as many religious facilities, such as mosques and churches, as well preserved and archaeological and sites. However, much of the local cultural production, as well as museums, libraries, and cinemas, suffered severe deterioration. Syrians and what known for mannequin and money wall and artifacts consuming Mediterranean offices for the famous period and bread and in addition for the passion for football.
Syria is formally conservative as semi-prison hierarchy, a system established of the courts and independence, which encouraged the population's participation in local political decisions. However, since the middle of the 20th century, the country has been governed by the Assad family, one of the most authoritarian dictatorial regimes in the world.
Syria is a country located in the Middle East, a predominantly desert geographic region, which is part of the Aegean continent. Syrian territory borders Turkey, Jordan, Iraq, Lebanon, and Israel. Syria is bathed by the Mediterranean Sea. In terms of climate, Syria has a duality of climate types, marked by the presence of the Mediterranean climate on the coast and the arid climate in the countryside. Syria's vegetation follows the same logic as the country's climate distribution. In terms of relief, most of the country is covered by mountainous formations, with the exception of coastal and river plains. The main rivers in Syria are the Tigris and the Euphrates. Syria has several desert formations and several intermittent rivers.
Elysian Palace is a historic jewel located in the heart Damascus city. Its architecture is a mix of Ottoman, Islamic, and Arab influences. Palaces containing incredible design. The National Museum is the main archaeological museum in Damascus and one of the most important in Syria, which was built in the 1936 to house international archaeological collections, collecting since 1990. The northeast and the south of Roma were beautiful water wheels that showcase road engineering. They have a cultural importance and are often seen as their seats heard to be due to their rhythmic sound.
Metal dish originates from the Levant Valley and is a popular salad made with fresh vegetables and toasted pita bread. Its name is fetoush, comes from the Arabic term for crumbles or small peas, referring to the bread added to the salad. It has gained popularity worldwide due to its refreshing combination of ingredients and reputation as a healthy option, especially during rainy months. Ingredients: Roman lettuce, rocket, radish, Japanese cucumber, tomato, onion, mint, parsley, pomegranate seeds, pomegranate essence, toasted pita bread, lemon juice, olive oil, salt to the taste. How to prep: hog, chop the rocket, lettuce, mint, and parsley. Cut the cucumber, tomato, hash, and onion into slices or large pieces. Put the dressing in a glass jar with a lid and shake to mix everything together. Mix dressing and salad and place the crispy pita pieces on top.